seatbelt on. This is me talking really quiet. See how this thing works. Okay, so why in the world would in 2020 would I buy the second oldest new truck in production? The Frontier being the oldest right now, I think. This truck, the Toyota Tundra, is basically the same, other than a interior refresh and a different grille, since it came out in 2007. So that's 13-year run on a very old platform, especially in the truck world. The main reason I went and bought a Tundra is, for what you saw in the thumbnail, is $299 a month for a brand new V8, pretty well equipped truck. The reason it's $299 a month is it's a lease, which I know everybody's not going to be able to work a lease, but I don't drive that much. It's 14 miles to work, so it's not that big a deal. I don't use it as our personal around town car, so works perfect for me. And I actually really like the Tundras because they're just a true honest truck. They have a great engine, very smooth transmission. They can tow everything I need to tow. They have really good brakes. They get terrible gas mileage, absolutely awful. So if you're looking for a truck for gas mileage, don't buy a Tundra. Features wise, they have a lot of the features that I like. It's got the Apple CarPlay, introduced in 2020, I guess standard for all the Toyota products. It's got adaptive cruise control, automatic high beams, safety, the front end collision warning, reverse camera, all the basic stuff. It's 4-wheel drive. It's a pretty nice looking truck for being as old as the design is. It looks pretty good, but it checked all the boxes I need to just have a new truck. I didn't want a fancy truck like I had before. I just wanted a base truck. I just wanted to buy what I actually needed, not what I wanted. So I went and got what I consider the best half-ton on the market from just a truck standpoint. It's an honest, no real frills kind of truck. It tows everything I need to tow. Like I said, I went and picked up a new project, a 91 Ford Bronco that weighs 4,600 pounds, put it on the car hauler that weighs about 2,000 pounds. So you're looking at, just under 7,000 pounds for the whole load. Towed it like a dream. Didn't even notice. I barely actually lost any gas mileage. I got 13.5 miles to the gallon, and unloaded I get 14.5. So really not that big a deal as far as it is from a gas mileage standpoint. So wasn't anything that I was really worried about. Like I said, the brakes are excellent on this truck. The transmission and the engine are just flawless. I mean, they're great. With the rear end gear on this truck at being at 430, because it's a TSS, which I guess is the sport version of their 4x4. It's a Toyota Sport Series, I believe is what it means. The gas mileage suffers, but you get that great 430 rear gear, and it just tows perfect. I mean, it just has no effort doing anything. Rev's kind of high when you're sitting around 75, 80, but for the most part, smooth sailing, nothing to worry about. But yeah, it's a pretty honest truck. I got it white. Doesn't get more any plain than that. It's got some cool black 20-inch wheels. Came with some really good tires. They make a little bit of road noise, but not too much. All in all, I'm really happy with it. A couple things I would change. The steering wheel is garbage. It is plastic. It's got this nasty ring around it, like from where the plastic was pressed together. So I really think at this price point, especially as in 2020, you should have a much nicer steering wheel in a truck this expensive. I think the sticker price on this was still like $48,000. So at 48 grand, you should have a leather steering wheel. The reverse camera, it works, but it's complete garbage. The image quality is very, very poor. The lines don't move with the steering wheel, which I thought is just kind of strange for being 2020. You can't zoom in to see the ball, so that's another bad thing on that camera. I really would have thought that safety-wise, especially Toyota being as safety as concerned as they are, it doesn't have cross traffic alert. You know, when you go to put your turn signal on, it tells you if there's somebody in your blind spot. It doesn't have that. So that was kind of a strange thing to me, that it has adaptive cruise control and front collision warnings, but it doesn't have adaptive the blind spot monitoring. So I thought that was a little strange. But yeah, really those few little things. The stereo is nothing fancy, but it has the Apple CarPlay and I really like it. The speakers are fine. They do what they're supposed to do. They're nothing fancy. But that's all fixable. You can change that out. It's not a big deal. I do wish it had this little space right here in the middle. Is perfect for setting your cell phone, but it should be a charging station for wireless charging. My wife's Denali has that, and I know that's a much fancier truck, but I mean that couldn't be that much of an addition. And I've even found them on Amazon where you can switch out the parts and make that a charging station. So it's definitely an option Toyota could do, and I think a lot of people would appreciate that. The bed size is pretty good. It's got a normal tailgate that doesn't turn into a transformer or open and close by itself or do any of that. It's got the easy open that I think Toyota was the originator of in 2007. I remember that was a big deal back then. But all in all, I mean, it's an old platform. It's an honest truck. Hopefully this helped a little bit, explained why I went with a Tundra. If you have any comments below, do you like a Tundra? Do you have a Tundra? Do you want a Tundra? Do you hate the Tundra? It's a pretty nice truck. So if you learned anything, if you liked anything, if you didn't like it, hopefully you did. Comment below, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.